I wanted to wait on Smite 2 until I got the, the same um, look at that you guys are going to get, right? I didn't want, because like I said, they were doing so many changes. There were so many, this and that. And I didn't want to grow negative on it. I wanted to get the, okay, we're going free to play. Let me see what it's going to be looking like. Now, with that said, I was going to wait for more people to be in here before I say this. And I'll probably repeat this again. So, I mean, it is what it is. I do feel like I've been duped. I do feel like I've been misled, whether intentionally or non-intentionally, to put out false information to my community. Because, and this is why I think this, early months ago, hell, probably by almost a year ago, right? They said that the Founders Editions, the 3-stage Founders Editions, were going to be on sale, and you're going to get all these perks and all these bells and all these whistles, right? But you only had until the game went free to play. They didn't say until full launch. They said free to play until the game went free to play. Once the game went free to play, then you were no longer going to be able to buy those Ultimate God Packs or those Founders Edition. It would revert to Ultimate God Packs, right? So today, the game went free to play. So what I did is I went to the Nexus store to see if those Founders Editions were still for sale. And they are still for sale. So then I'm like, what the hell's going on? So maybe it just didn't go free to play, right? So I log in, and you can see at the very bottom, well, you can't see because I'm in the way. But at the very bottom on the right, what you're not seeing is it says beta, not for final. So we are still in beta, but the game is free to play. So all those people that bought these Founders Editions via FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, because they only had until the game went free to play, are now like egg on their face. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're going to buy it anyway, and me personally, I think it's a good buy anyway, but I still feel deceived, right? Because just even as short as last stream, I was telling people that the game's going free to play on Tuesday. So if you're going to on the fence about getting that Founders Edition, you only got it until Tuesday. Well, obviously that's false information, because supposedly the game is not finished yet. It's free to play, but the game is not finished yet. So I don't know, man. I feel kind of deceived. I was on the impression that once the game went free to play, that they were doing the full launch. Maybe that was my mistake, my misinterpretation, but I feel like I got duped, man. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, maybe they're planning on going, finalizing it by the time it went free to play, and then they just got behind. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. But if that was the case, I think that they should have said something and explained that, because I really feel like I got duped, man. It is what it is. So with that said, if you heard me speaking in past streams, I honestly thought that today was going to be the last day of the Founders Editions. So with that, if you bought it because you thought it was going out, and I thought that we were going to get all the gods today. Once I went free to play, that all the gods, the first 50 gods, were going to be implemented. So from what I understand, we do not have all 50 gods. We got Aladdin, but we don't have all 50 gods. So one or two things: either A, they had already preset the date for free to play, expecting the game to be full release with 50 gods, and then they fell short, but said the hell with it. We're just going to go ahead and release free to play anyway. Or B, they knew that they weren't going to do it, but they try to hype up the game anyway, and then they went free to play prematurely. They didn't want to wait. I don't know, dude. They just didn't want to delay it any longer and just said the hell with it. Because I mean, realistically, the game was pretty much already free to play for the last month or so. If all you had to do is like watch an hour, I think it was on Twitch, and you automatically got a freaking code to play it, right? The only difference is now, and I don't know if you did that. Let me know if you switched to free to play. I don't know if when you added that code in and it allowed you to play, if your progression on that, or if there even was progression on that, carries over to free to play. Because I've had the Founders Edition for like the last year or so, right? Or close to. So I don't know. I can't test that, but let me know. I mean, if you use that code and got your freaking, got to play for free because you watched an hour of Twitch, and then you went free to play, or if there's even a transition. Let me know if your progress carried over. Now I'd be very interested in that.